So now we want to turn it over to Loretta, and she's just got some closing pointers for us on how to really focus in on strong closing.
Yeah, so we are about ready to close this month of July, believe it or not. And I came across this, oh, I don't want to see myself so big. Yeah, thanks. It was right in front of me. Anyway, we're talking about finishing strong, and you guys heard lots of ideas, and this kind of just puts it all together. So I got this motivation today. First starts off with a quote: "You can't finish what you don't start, and you should never start something you're not committed to finish." And that's by Gary Ryan Blair. So what if you could give yourself the gift of done? What if every time you put your mind to something, you actually got it done? What if you took things step by step and not focused on anything and not focusing on anything that wasn't right in front of you, and you finished it to completion? Okay. You didn't have false starts. You didn't stop midway through. You didn't lose your way. You didn't get distracted. You didn't veer off track. You didn't go to Facebook and end up in somewhere else and forgot what you were doing. Okay. I do that a lot. But you actually just finished what you started. Could you just think about how maybe your business would be different? So it's a process, finish strong and give yourself the gift of done. So have you ever wondered how successful people just get it done, get things accomplished, right? I mean, they say they're going to do something and they're going to do it. They get it done. But if you say it, you set yourself the same goal, you're a little unsure of yourself, maybe you'll do it, maybe you don't. Well, every time you try, it's drama, okay? But what if you start off like, hey, I'm going to do this, right? You're really gung-ho about something. I am going to do this. I'm going to do it, and all that. But then you hit a roadblock, okay? You lose motivation. Your self-confidence starts, taking a hit. And then you kind of start beating yourself up because you didn't finish what you started, right? I'm probably not the only one that's happened to. So it's a self-defeating process when you do that. And it just repeats itself over and over and over again, okay? And what it does, it really just undermines your self-esteem. It creates fear, and it plants seeds of doubt, okay? And it just makes it harder and harder to get back in the saddle. Every time you get distracted and you go off course and you're thinking of the big picture and you're like, I can't do that. It's so much to do. And you just get overwhelmed, okay? And you just end up wasting a lot of time and lots of talent and potential that you really have. So think of this. You really are, first of all, need to believe, okay, that you are, every single person on this call right now, you are more than capable of finishing everything you start, achieving every goal you set, and turning your dreams into reality. Everyone on this call, or you wouldn't even actually be on this Zoom, okay? And if you really want to do that and accomplish those goals that you set, you need to get rid of a few things in your head, okay? A lot of it is that mental game that we play in our head, okay? You need to purge it out. You need to get rid of it. You need to get rid of false assumptions, faulty strategies, those self-limiting beliefs. Like, I'm not so-and-so and I can't do that. You got to get rid of that because you're just undermining the progress. And you got to get rid of that comfort zone. Okay, a lot of us are comfy where we're at, what we're doing. I'm not afraid, it actually holds you back, okay, and from doing what you really want to do. So replace all that with a better strategy of getting things done, okay? It's a proven system, okay? And finish what you start. So you're only as good as your system allows. Now, a lot of people get scared by the word system, okay? Please, just whatever you want to call it, okay? All right. You all have systems. You have an order. You have a way of doing things. That's a system. It might not be written in a manual, step 1, 2, 3, but it's a system that you follow. Okay. And so a proven system provides a way. All right. And you've heard people get on these calls and they've showed you their systems, how they went about and got things done. Okay. And a proven system can take a complex goal or a big project or this big goal that you have and turn it into something simple. Not that it's simple, Okay, not that simple, it's easy, but it's going to be easier when you have that process. Okay, so if you have that really big goal, okay, don't focus on the outcome. Don't focus on the outcome. It just overwhelms and intimidates you. Instead, divide and conquer. Divide and conquer, okay? Divide the outcome into small steps and then conquer each step. You feel so much better too. Like if I take those steps and I can check them off, I made the phone call. And it makes you feel good. You have a sense of accomplishment. You got it done, okay? Simply do what you need to do right now, okay? And then move on to the next step or task. Follow the finish what you start process. Finish what you start and let the big prize take care of itself. So when you do these little things, think of what Tupperware does for us. They give us these little challenges. Maybe it's a daily challenge or it's a weekly challenge. What does it do? It actually leads you to the monthly challenge. And the monthly challenge leads you to whatever the next goal is. So they're giving you these little steps to help you have that bigger prize, okay? It's like a road, okay? So whether you want to be a salesperson or a coach or a leader or whatever, a teacher, whatever it is, you know what? There's going to be steps along the road. There's a road to this, okay? And on the road, what do you see? You see mile markers, right? When you're going somewhere, there's a mile marker. So you pass this mile marker, you pass this mile marker, and all of a sudden you're at your destination, okay? So victory is achieved in a matter of steps, 1 mile marker at a time. So whatever it is you're called to do, set those little steps and don't get distracted, okay? And whatever it is, that task that you're doing, do it to the best of your ability. Do it with excellence, whether it's that phone call, whether it's the text you're going to send, the order you're going to place, whatever it is you're going to do, all right? And so it could be finishing a phone call, finishing your homework, finishing a sales call, finishing the meeting, okay? Finishing the training that you were watching, okay? Finishing the conversation, finishing the small tasks you have in front of you and finishing it well, okay? So don't think about that end. So focus on the right now every day from task to task, project to project, every day and doing it well. And that mammoth task, all of a sudden, you're one step closer, you didn't even realize it. Be patient and stay relaxed, okay? It's just one step after another. You think of a baby walking, right? If you say start walking, they're not going to do. What do? They start with the crawl, and then they're standing, and then they're doing the furniture walk, and then they walk. They've taken little steps to get to the walk. Okay, so you're only as good as your system allows, and when it comes down to actions, disorder and distractions kind of like kills it all. Okay, if it's not in order and and you're having distractions, you're kind of like you're not getting it done. Okay. So finish what you start process provides order and certainty at times of disorder and uncertainty. It keeps your perceptions in check, okay? Let's see. Sometimes, though, we kind of shy away from really big goals because what do we say? You know, it's not me. I can't do that. Too much work. It's overwhelming. I can't imagine ever being at that place, okay? And we just settle for less. We end up settling for less, or sometimes we just throw in the towel and say, I'm not going to do it at all. Anybody? Anybody? You might think that has happened to you. Okay. So how many times we think, you know what, I can't do it. It's impossible. Well, you can just put that apostrophe in there. Okay. I'm possible. Just put that little apostrophe in there. And all of a sudden that impossible goes to I'm possible. Okay. So anyway, just going to end with, there's good news. Okay. And all of that impossible stuff kind of really goes away when you really harness the power of the finish what you start process. Finish what you start. Okay. And go ahead and dare yourself. Dare yourself. Dare mighty things. Set your sights on big, challenging goal. Visualize the outcome. Visualize your name wherever you want to see it. Okay. Visualize your paycheck at the end of the month. Whatever it is, your new title, whatever, visualize it. Think of that really big goal smell it, fall in love with it, but then release it. Release it, okay? And then it's not if I make this goal, it's when I make this goal, and divide it into those bite-sized pieces, all right? And conquer each step. Focus on that one task at hand, okay? So you've got the big goal, and to get there, you've got these little tasks, and start checking them off. Made the phone call, sent the message, made another phone call, sent the message. Just keep checking them off, and you're gonna feel your self-confidence grow and your self-esteem. So that's all I've got to say is, you know what? Give yourself the gift of getting it done and finishing it strong.
I love that. The gift of getting it done. How many of you have procrastinated and just felt like, oh, just felt so frustrated with yourself? And the gift of getting it done is so relieving. It's so freeing. All right. So